new changes in the visa process. Welcome to How to Expat. My name is Sam, and today I'm going to talk about the newest changes in visa process, especially for the business investors visa. So the business investors visa is if you invest around $27,000 in a Colombian company, you can get an M-type, like a migrant visa. The last video I did about the process changing for this visa was just about, I think, 4 months ago, and it already changed again. So the newest information I have from our lawyer is that the issue with this visa was there's a lot of people just got the investors visa. They invested maybe $27,000 in a company, but they never did actually something with it. So Colombia is really cracking down on that. So what the newest changes are is the following. So either, so the thing is, they want to see that there already has some activity in the business. So let's say they require, what I've heard, 6 months of bank statements for the company. So the thing is, how can you get the company already going for 6 months without having a visa? Because as a tourist you can just stay 6 months with a visa anyway. So for me it doesn't really make sense. So what they do at the moment, as I said, they require 6 months of statements that the business actually is running, which contradicts the thing that, yeah, you cannot be here with a visa. So there are two kinds of options. Either you try to open a company, apply with that visa, which then you may or may not get the visa with the company you opened because you don't have 6 months of activity. Or they maybe just give you 1 year of permission to stay with the visa, which they can do even if it's an M visa, and usually you get 3 years. So that's the one thing. And then the other option is you can start opening a business, do 6 months of business activity without the visa, so maybe on your tourist visa, which then kind of contradicts because you cannot legally work with a tourist visa. So yeah, it's a little bit difficult to do it that way. Most probably the better thing is that you already invest in an existing company, or some Colombian friend, which you might already have, is then responsible for the company for 6 months. Then you apply with the business visa, business investors visa after the 6 months, and then get the 3-year visa. So you see, it's gotten much more complicated. So it's kind of a pain to be exact. We had a couple of clients already trying to go through that route, but it's not so easy. So this is just a little update on that. What they did in the past was really cracking down on the renewal, so it was way easier. So you could come here, open a company, have 3 years with the newest visa time to get the company running, and then they just crack down once you applied for the newer or for the renewal of the visa. So right now they're really cracking down from the beginning. So yeah. This was just a short message. It's pretty much it. It's a little bit of pain, especially if you're not a retiree and don't have a pension from the military or something like that. This was a great way to go, and I think a very good way to go, because also Colombia profits because of that. But I understand the other way it got misused with a lot of people, and that's why they cracked down on it. Another thing to maybe circumvent that problem is to invest in a timeshare option. Of course, that's a kind of another discussion if you should really do that, but that's surely another option. If you want us to give you some ideas which the best timeshare option could be, let us know with an email at contact@howtoexpat.com. That's already it for that video. Don't forget, we have a great ebook about with infos about Panama, Ecuador, and Colombia. So make sure to check it out. It's in the link, is in the description down below.